Hi guys, I guess you're all doing good. So this question paper is for grade 12, June 2024. I guess you're all doing good. Um, we're gonna focus on question 2, 2.2.1. So let's go to question 2, 2.2.1. 2.2.1, where is it? Question 2, 2.2.1. There we go. Gonna focus on this one. My circle is bad, Try to do the circle there, but it's okay. Calculate the direct material, okay? The direct material cost, So we do have the additional information, aka adjustments, So information number A, this one, information number A, and information number B, So we're gonna deal with those ones. We're gonna focus on those ones because of they are in a relation of what you are doing, which is direct material cost, We do have the comments of the financial year. The start of the financial year, we have 1st June 2023, and then it ends 31 May 2024, So we have raw material, we have 75,200. We also have what? We also have 84,800. So the direct material cost, it's a material that we as the business we buy. So since well it's a material, we're gonna take it, or we're gonna treat it as what? As the trading stock or inventory, So whereby we all know that we have something like this, that leak, whereby the material or the assets, what you call the material or inventory or trading stock, those are assets, they are assets. So meaning that the increases on the debit side, decreases were on the credit side. So your debit, expense, assets, drawings. You credit, this C stands for credit. You credit liability, income, and capital. So a material is like the trading stock, whereby the trading stock is what? Is an asset. So the asset increases where? On the debit side. So since the asset increases on the debit side, meaning that the balance broke down is going to be on what? On which side? On the debit side. So we're gonna have the balance broke down here. Balance broke down here. So the balance broke down is how much? The balance broke down is 84,800. 84,800. Then let's go to another information. The raw material purchased during the financial year, 1,492,500. So 1,492,000. We as the business, we went to buy another material. So since we went back to buy another material, this shows that the materials that we had in the business is going to increase. It's going to increase. So if maybe time our production, we deal with the metals, we want to produce what? Let's just take it for example. We want to produce desk, we want to produce desks, So the desk that we want to produce, you're gonna need the wood, you're gonna need the metals, and etc, etc. So the metals, for now, we can say we have let's take it, we have 20 metals, and then we go out to the supplier, we purchase or we buy another 20 metals. So we cannot say we still have 20 metals. We have how much? We have 40 metals, because of those metals that we went to the supplier and purchased are going to increase those ones that we have in the business, So this shows that it's going to be this side, So the increases what we bought or what we purchased, like we purchased the material. So since we purchased the material increases on the debit side. So for the fact that we bought, it shows that it increases. So hence we record it on the debit side. So we're just gonna say bank, or you can say even purchase, ne? And then we're gonna say 1,492,500. Ne? Let's go to another information. There we go. Information number B. 1,492,000. This one we are done with it, ne? We are done with it. Carriage paid on raw material purchased 77,000. Ne? So when we buy our materials, we need the transportation. Whenever they talk about the carriage, they talk about transportation. So we need the transportation for those items or for those goods to be in our business. Ne? So the transportation increases the cost. If we want to purchase something, and then so that's something we want to purchase is maybe 10,000. And then the transport, they say to us that the transport is 3,000 rand. So meaning we won't pay 10,000, we'll pay how much? 13,000. The transportation or the carriage increases the cost of the goods that we buy, ne? Or we purchase. So we're gonna come this side. We're gonna have carriage here. We're gonna have carriage or transportation, ne? You can even write the transportation or the transport. Carriage of how much? 77,000. Ne? Let's go to another information. They said to us that raw material returned to the supplier 1,500,000. Not 1 million. I mean 1,500. This one, ne? 1,500,000. This one you're done with it. Let me just highlight it. So 1,500. We now return our material to the supply. So we come here. The assets, when the assets decreases, we record them way on the credit side. When the asset increases, we record it way on the debit side. Here we purchase the material. The material is like then assets. So the increases were on the debit side. That is why you see this balance on the debit side. So now we're taking back some of the materials to the supplier. We return back, meaning our asset is going to decrease. So when our asset decreases, we record it way on the credit side. So we're gonna have something like this on the credit side. You can say return to the supplier, but for the fact of space, I'm just gonna say return. Eh? Then I'm just gonna write 1,500. Ne? What else do we have? Let's go. Okay, we're gonna have the balance carried down, ne? The balance carried down of 75,200 on the credit side, ne? Balance carried down. The balance carried down. Balance carried down is 75,200, ne? So if the balance broke down is on the debit side, the balance carried down is going to be on the credit side. Debit side, credit side. Balance broke down, balance carried down is on the credit side. So I've explained why the balance broke down is on the debit side. Ne? Let's go. So since our balances are like this, ne, we're gonna have what you call the issued material. Ne? Issued material. Issued material, ne? So the issued material, we're gonna have the balances. We're gonna add this amounts here, and then minus this 75,200 minus this 1,500, because of the huge side is the debit side. Let me just explain this issued material. So the issued material, guys, is when the business is taking out the stock, is when the business is taking out the materials to the production. Ne? They take it to the production process whereby they are busy producing those desks there. Ne? So they come to the storeroom, they take out the certain certain worth of the stock to the production. For example, they take the metals, metals costing let's take it in a storeroom. We have 80,000 worth of the metals, so they come in the storeroom, they take out maybe 20,000 worth of the metal, we had 80. I said 80 or I said 70. Let me just say we had 80. So 80, and then they take out the worth of 30,000, and then we can no longer say we still have the material that worth 80,000. We have how much? We have now 50,000. So for the fact of that issued material decreases what? They decreases the materials that we have. Hence we record it on the credit side because of it increases what we have in the storeroom. So since they decreases on what we have in the storeroom, we're going to record it on the credit side. So issued material on sona le re ntsha stock ka mara ga storeroom re sisha kwa ba bereking kwa batho ba le ba go bereka ba le ba le busy ba produce ditafula tsa rena ba le ba le busy ba produce ditafula tsa rena. So we're gonna have something like this. Where is my calculator? You're gonna say 84,800. You're gonna say plus 1,492,500. This video is too long. 77,000. 77,000 minus 75,200 minus 1,500. We're gonna have 1,577,600. If they want it in a in the process of ledger, you must do it like this. And then since they say to us that calculate direct material. When they say calculate, you're just gonna take everything that is on the debit side. You're just gonna say 84,000, but the answer must be this issued material. Must be this one. 84,800 plus 1,492,500 plus 77,000 minus 1,500 in my throat, guys. 1,500 minus 75,200. We're gonna have this amount. That's also 1,577,600. When they say calculate it, you're gonna do it like this. When they say do it in the form of ledger, you're gonna do it like this. But the answers must be equivalent. They must be equal. Skoo skoo.